Good morning, everybody. I just wanted to jump in this morning and have a quick chat with you because I have a basic theta healing class coming up at the end of this month. And I get a lot of people asking, will I be good enough? Will I be able to do it? What does it take to do this healing class? What's it all about? And a lot of them, like a very high number of them, think that everyone else in the class will be able to do it, but they'll be the one that can't do it, that gets it wrong, that isn't intuitive enough, that isn't good enough. This is a big fear that people have. So that's what today's conversation is about. Really, yes, anyone can do this. There are a couple of requirements. One, you need to be able to speak the language that you're learning in. So if you don't have a good grasp of English, because I teach in English, if you don't have a good or a decent grasp of English, you would be best learning it from someone who speaks your language or the language that you're comfortable with, because there are some techniques in it that do require a level of conversation and connection to help you facilitate that level of healing. So you need to be able to speak the language that you're learning in. The next thing that is required is a belief or a knowingness about creator, God, source, universe, divine intelligence, whatever you want to call it, that you have a level of awareness of that, because in theta healing, we connect with creator to do the healing. Creator does the healing, but we learn how to connect in, to be in the theta brainwave state to get that connection, and then work with creator to do the healing so that you get a really, really dynamic healing. You learn how to connect with creator in the class, and you learn how to get clear about, am I connecting with creator? Am I listening to my own voice? Am I speaking with my guides? Like, what's going on here? And there is actually a theta healing class where you really develop that technique, and it's called You and the Creator. But that's a little further down the track. Hello, lovelies, whoever's coming in there to say hi, good to see you. So you speak the language, the connection with creator, be willing to show up and have a go. Put aside your fears and doubts that you aren't good enough, or you're the one that won't be able to do it, or whatever it is, and show up and give it a go, because this is really a dynamic modality. It is a fun 3-day class where you learn so much about healing, so much about trusting yourself, trusting creator. And for me, I did probably about 28 years of healing. Hi, Colleen. I did about 28 years of healing modalities, all different modalities over that time. Learned some amazing things that definitely contributed to my journey. But it wasn't until I learned theta healing almost 10 years ago that it was a real game changer for me. And it has been my go-to modality for the past almost 10 years. And it was the one that I had the most fun learning. It was the one where I really gained confidence in my skills and abilities. Because here's the thing, you show up on the morning of day one thinking, oh my God, I can't do this. I'll be the only one who can't get it. And then as you go through the steps and you go through all the different processes, it's like you start, when you're a baby, you start crawling, and then gradually you start standing, and then you start walking. It's the same thing in a theta class. It's kind of organically designed to lead you through the different steps, so that by the end of the 3rd day, you've got it. You don't even really have to think too much about it. You get a beautiful manual where you'll be able to connect in with that later and just get quick reminders of different things or different parts of the technique you want to use. You get the book by Vianna Streibel, who has shared her journey, how theta healing came about, more information about all the different techniques and so on. And of course, you get your practitioner certification. So after one 3-day class, you are a practitioner, so you can go out there and start doing your magic. And When I look back over my journey now, when I first started learning theta healing and first started having clients, what I've realized over the time is I probably wasn't very good then, you know, but I was doing the technique, I was learning the technique, and I trusted that Creator sent me the people that were exactly right for me to work with at the level that I was able to facilitate at that time. Now I work from a very different space. I have clients that would have probably overwhelmed me 10 years ago, but I know that I'm able to deal with a lot different situations now than I was then. So you have to also be in that level of trust of the Creator or the universe or whatever, that you will be guided to work with the people that are just right for what you can offer. And the more you use this technique, the more proficient you become at it. But overall, it is very simple. And in the 3-day class, you're going to learn, first of all, how to connect to Creator. You're going to learn how to connect with your guides. You're going to learn how to do a healing. You're going to learn how to do a reading or like a body scan so you can tune in and see where there's blocks and imbalances in someone's body or your own body. You're going to learn how to clear energy, hooks and cords, psychic attack, wayward spirits, all sorts of things. That's just the tip of the iceberg. It is an amazing 3-day class. So if you would like to learn more about it, definitely check out my website. As I said, there's a class coming up at the end of this month. And if you've done the basic class, check out the classes that follow on from that, because each one of those classes helps to build your skill level in different areas, and they really are a huge contribution. So put aside any fears and doubts and come and join me for a theta healing class. I look forward to seeing you there. Bye, guys.